All right, guys. So you're thinking about moving to Illinois. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you're just tired of the same old scene. Whatever your reason, you've come to the right place. This isn't some boring list. We're diving deep into the best Illinois has to offer. We're talking about the places where you can actually see yourself living, working, and maybe even, dare I say it, thriving. I know, Illinois gets a bad rap sometimes. People think of Chicago and that's it. But trust me, there's so much more to this state than meets the eye. We're talking charming towns, killer food scenes, and communities that feel more like family. We'll break down the pros and cons, the hidden gems, and the things you absolutely need to know before you pack your bags. This is your one-stop shop for all things Illinois living. So buckle up, grab your notepad, and get ready for the ultimate Illinois showdown. We're counting down the top 10 places to live in the land of Lincoln. Let's do this. Coming in at number 10, we've got Naperville, Illinois. Now, Naperville is a suburb of Chicago, and it often tops those best places to raise a family lists. And let me tell you, there's a reason for that. It's got this whole wholesome, all-American vibe going on. Think tree-lined streets, top-notch schools, and more parks than you can shake a stick at. You know, the kind of place where you can actually let your kids roam free without worrying about, well, everything. They've got this amazing river walk, which is basically a pedestrian paradise, perfect for an afternoon stroll or bike ride. And don't even get me started on the schools. We're talking some of the best in the state, consistently ranked off the charts. If education is a priority, Naperville needs to be on your radar. Plus, they've got this really strong sense of community. There are always events happening, festivals, farmers markets, the whole 9 yards. It's the kind of place where you actually know your neighbors, which, let's be honest, is a rarity these days. But don't think for a second that Naperville is all picket fences and bake sales. It's got a surprisingly vibrant downtown area too. We're talking independent boutiques, cool restaurants, and even a couple of craft breweries. They've got this really cool art scene too, with galleries and public art installations scattered throughout the city. And for all you history buffs out there, Naperville has a surprisingly rich past. Check out Naper Settlement, a living history museum that'll take you back to the 19th century. Listen, Naperville might not be the most exciting place on this list, but it's the kind of place where you can build a life. It's safe, it's family-friendly, and it's got a little something for everyone. If you're looking for a solid foundation, Naperville is a pretty good bet. Next up, at number 9, we've got Hinsdale, Illinois. Now, if Naperville is the cool older brother, Hinsdale is the sophisticated cousin who always dresses to impress. We're talking historic homes, upscale boutiques, and more Michelin star mentions than you can count. This is where the Chicago elite come to escape the city without sacrificing any of the finer things in life. Think cobblestone streets, gas lamps, and houses that look like they belong in Architectural Digest, the kind of place where you could bump into Oprah at the local coffee shop. But don't let the fancy facade fool you. Hinsdale has a heart of gold. They've got a really strong sense of community with tons of local events and festivals throughout the year. And the schools? Don't even get me started. We're talking some of the top-ranked schools in the entire country. If you're looking to give your kids a leg up in life, Hinsdale is the place to be. Now, Hinsdale might not be the most affordable place on this list. Let's be real, living the good life comes with a price tag. But if you can swing it, Hinsdale offers a quality of life that's hard to beat. Plus, they've got something for everyone. Nature lovers will appreciate the abundance of parks and green spaces. Foodies will be in heaven with the incredible dining scene. And if you're looking for a bit of culture, check out the Hinsdale Center for the Arts. Hinsdale is one of those places that just has a certain energy about it. It's elegant, it's sophisticated, and it's just a little bit magical. If you're looking for a place to live your best life, Hinsdale should be at the top of your list. All right, we're talking Lake Forest, number 8 on our list. This place is straight out of a postcard, guys. Imagine waking up, grabbing your coffee, and bam, Lake Michigan is right there. And it's not just about the view. We're talking pristine beaches, sailing, kayaking, all that good stuff. It's the kind of place where you can literally feel the stress melt away. But here's the thing about Lake Forest. It's not just about the lake, even though that's a major selling point, right? This place has got a rich history, beautiful architecture. You can feel it in the bones of the town. This place is also known for its market square. It's this bustling town center with these mom and pop shops, awesome restaurants. You know, the kind of places that make a community. It's the heart and soul of Lake Forest. You walk in there and you just feel this energy, this vibe that you don't get everywhere. Now, if you're thinking about raising a family, listen up. Lake Forest is home to some of the best schools in Illinois. Yeah, I'm talking top-notch education, dedicated teachers, the whole 9 yards. We're talking about schools like Lake Forest High School, consistently ranked among the best in the state. And it's not just about academics, they've got killer sports programs, amazing arts programs. Your kids are gonna thrive in this environment, no doubt. But here's the thing, this level of education, this commitment to excellence, it comes at a price. We're talking some of the highest property taxes in the state. But hey, you get what you pay for, right? And that's Lake Forest for you. A beautiful blend of natural beauty, small-town charm, and top-tier living. It's a place where you can raise your kids, enjoy life, and maybe, just maybe, bump into a celebrity or two. Next up, we're heading to Wilmette, Illinois. This place is number 7 on our list, and for good reason, guys. It's got this awesome, vibrant community that's hard to beat. We're talking block parties, farmers markets, community events. You name it, they got it. It's the kind of place where you actually know your neighbors, where people say hi on the street. And if you're a beach bum like me, you're gonna love it here. Wilmette has these incredible beaches, perfect for soaking up the sun, taking a dip in Lake Michigan, or just chilling with friends and family. But it's not just about the beaches and the community vibes. Wilmette is also incredibly safe, which is a huge plus, especially if you're raising a family. You can actually let your kids play outside without worrying about, the world ending. One of the coolest things about Wilmette is how close it is to Chicago. We're talking a quick train ride, and you're in the heart of the city. So you get the best of both worlds. The peace and quiet of suburban living with all the excitement and opportunity of the big city just a stone's throw away. And speaking of Chicago, Wilmette is also home to the Baha'i House of Worship, which is this absolutely stunning architectural masterpiece. Seriously, guys, you gotta see it to believe it. It's this incredible testament to the diversity and the open-mindedness of this community. And that's what I love about Wilmette. It's a place where everyone feels welcome, where you can be yourself, and where life is just good. All right, guys, we're halfway through our list, and at number 6, we've got Evanston, Illinois. This place is a powerhouse, a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and some seriously good food. We're talking world-class museums, art galleries, theaters, you name it, Evanston's got it. It's the kind of place where you can spend the day exploring a new culture, catch a Broadway-quality show in the evening, and then grab some late-night tacos with friends. And speaking of food, Evanston's culinary scene is off the hook. We're talking everything from Michelin-starred restaurants to cozy cafes to hole-in-the-wall ethnic eateries that'll blow your mind. But it's not just about the food and entertainment. Evanston is also home to Northwestern University, one of the most prestigious universities in the country. And that brings a certain energy, a certain intellectual vibe to the town. Now let's talk about Northwestern University for a second. This isn't just any university, guys. We're talking Nobel Prize winners, groundbreaking research, world-renowned professors, the real deal. And that energy, that spirit of innovation, it spills out into the town. You can feel it in the air, in the coffee shops, in the parks. But it's not all about academics and highbrow stuff. Evanston also knows how to have a good time. We're talking live music venues, comedy clubs, breweries popping up left and right. And that's what I love about Evanston. It's got this perfect balance of brains and heart, of culture and community. It's a place where you can learn something new every day, try something new every night, and meet people from all walks of life. All right, we're cruising into number 5, Long Grove. This place is like stepping into a postcard from a simpler time, you know? Brick sidewalks, mom and pop shops, the kind of place where you could actually picture a black and white movie being filmed. And it's not just a pretty facade. This town is alive, bustling with this charming small-town energy. You can feel it in the air, in the way people greet each other on the street. It's the kind of place you go to escape the city, to slow down, to breathe. Forget your Starbucks and your Targets. Here it's all about unique boutiques, antique stores, little cafes where you can grab a coffee and a homemade pastry. It's a place to discover hidden treasures, to find one-of-a-kind souvenirs. They've got these festivals throughout the year too, celebrating everything from chocolate to strawberries. It's the kind of place that goes all out, where the community comes together to celebrate the good stuff. It's authentic, it's real, it's Long Grove. And if you're thinking small town means small views, think again. Long Grove is nestled amidst these rolling hills and prairies, tons of green space, parks, and forest preserves. You can hike, bike, just get lost in nature. They've got this amazing arboretum too, with these incredible gardens and walking trails. Imagine just disconnecting for an afternoon, surrounded by the beauty of nature. It's the kind of place that reminds you to just be present. But the best part is, even though you feel a world away, you're actually just a stone's throw from the city. So you can have that peace, that tranquility, without sacrificing convenience. Long Grove is proof that you can have the best of both worlds. It's a place where you can escape the hustle and bustle, reconnect with nature, and find that sense of community that's so rare these days. Coming in hot at number 4, we've got Clarendon Hills. This place sneaks up on you, you know? It's unassuming, low-key, but then it just grabs you. It's all about that classic all-American small-town vibe. Think tree-lined streets, charming homes with front porches, the kind of place where kids still play stickball in the street. It's safe, it's friendly, it's the kind of place where you can walk to your neighbor's house for a cup of sugar. And the community here, man, it's something special. Block parties, farmers markets, parades, they're always finding excuses to come together and celebrate. Clarendon Hills has got a lot going on. Their downtown is packed with cool boutiques, restaurants, and cafes. And for the nature lovers, they've got parks galore. But the real heart of Clarendon Hills is its people. So if you're looking for a place to plant roots and be part of something bigger, Clarendon Hills might just be the spot. All right, buckle up because we're about to hit number 3 and it's a big one, Park Ridge, Illinois. Now this place is practically synonymous with family-friendly living. It's the kind of town where you can actually picture kids riding their bikes down the sidewalk, you know? And it's not just a feeling. Park Ridge backs it up with top-notch schools from elementary to high school. We're talking highly ranked, dedicated teachers, the kind of education system that parents dream about. They've got parks and playgrounds on practically every corner too. And I'm not talking about your average jungle gyms and swing sets. These are next-level parks with splash pads, skate parks, the works. But here's the thing. Park Ridge gets it. They understand that a strong community is built on more than just good schools and pretty parks. They've got this whole network of support for families, from parent-teacher organizations to community centers. It's that extra mile that makes all the difference. Now you might be thinking, okay, sounds great for families, but what about everyone else? Don't worry, Park Ridge has got you covered. Their downtown area is this charming mix of boutiques, restaurants, and historic landmarks. They've got this vibrant art scene too. The Pickwick Theater, man, it's this classic movie palace that's been around forever. They host concerts, film festivals, all sorts of cool events. And if you're a history buff, you're in luck. Park Ridge is actually where Hillary Clinton grew up, and they've got a whole museum dedicated to her childhood home. Pretty cool, right? But here's the bottom line. Park Ridge is a place with heart. It's a place where you can feel good about putting down roots, knowing that you're part of a community that cares. And that's a pretty special thing. All right, guys, we're moving on to number 2 on our list of best places to live in Illinois, and it's Peoria. Peoria sometimes gets a bad rap, overshadowed by Chicago, but it's a hidden gem. Peoria sits right on the Illinois River, and the riverfront here is killer. The riverfront district has parks, museums, restaurants, you name it. It's a vibe, especially when the weather's good. Peoria blends history and modern life with beautiful old buildings and trendy new spots. Plus, Peoria's got a really down-to-earth vibe with friendly people and a strong sense of community. Peoria is incredibly affordable, especially compared to other places on this list. Peoria's got a surprisingly vibrant arts and culture scene. They even have the Peoria Riverfront Market with local produce, crafts, and food trucks. So if you're looking for a place with a low cost of living, a strong sense of community, and a lot to see and do, Peoria should be on your radar. All right, folks, we've arrived at the top spot, the number 1 best place to live in Illinois, and it's Vernon Hills. Vernon Hills is the gold standard for quality of life, especially for families. The schools here are top-ranked, among the best in the state. Education is a priority, with excellent academics and extracurriculars. Vernon Hills also boasts a strong community with amazing parks and trails. The Park District offers everything from swimming pools to golf courses. The Vernon Hills Athletic Complex is a sports lover's paradise. Plus, it's a short drive to Chicago, blending suburban peace with city excitement. Great schools, parks, community, and access to Chicago. Vernon Hills is a winner. So, there you have it, folks. My top 10 picks for the best places to live in Illinois. From the bustling streets of Chicago to the charming suburbs, Illinois has something to offer everyone. Whether you're looking for a vibrant city life, a peaceful suburban escape, or something in between, you're bound to find your perfect fit in the land of Lincoln. But hey, this is just my take. I'm curious to hear from you guys. What are your favorite places to live in Illinois? Did I miss any hidden gems? Let me know in the comments down below. And hey, while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more travel guides and city explorations. Until next time, peace out.